Hey, this is Justin Bowling, Torah observant 42-year-old in Oklahoma. I've been trying to figure out the deeper context about the 18 Edicts of Shammai and how they relate to it being illegal for Jews to eat with Gentiles. I was curious, how long was it illegal? Did the Jerusalem Council have authority to repeal Shammai edicts made into law? Did everyone get the memo, like even the non-believing Jews, Pharisees, Sanhedrin, Zealots? Or did the Jerusalem Council mostly just have authority as elders in the fellowship of believers? And did they change the law? Or did they give Christian Jews permission to ignore that law? All right, thanks.
There we go. So the 18 Edicts of Shammai is now, Rob, do you want to talk about that first? You go first.
Yeah, there is, I don't have the references right now, but there's place in rabbinic literature that says, and I haven't looked at it for a long time, so I might get some of the details, but paraphrase is that Shammai, the backdrop is that there's disputes between two houses
Hillel and Shammai
of rabbis, the house of Hillel, the house of Shammai. And most of the time, house of Hillel has the kind of greater traction among the people, right? That they're, okay, we're going to, but house of Shammai has, differing views on certain halakhic issues.
Right.
And even some of, like a footnote there is on the laws concerning adultery and divorce, that it seems that Yeshua's opinion matches what we see in later rabbinic literature associated with the house of Shammai, things like that. But there's this story, it's in the lore of a time where Beit Shammai strong-armed a situation to enforce a bunch of their edicts. And I think it says they even killed some Pharisees or some of the house of Hillel. Anyway, we really don't know what happened. We don't know if it was made up later, and just to kind of, because ultimately in the overall tone of the Talmud is that the house of Shammai are more zealous and strict and even like physically abusive, whereas the house of Hillel is more kind and patient, and so there's these overall character sketches that are contrasted back and forth throughout the rabbinic literature. And it's always like, be more like the house of Hillel and be less like the house of Shammai. So with all that, it sounds like this, I think his name was Justin. Mm-hmm. He's taking this as historical fact, right, that there were in fact 18 edicts that the house of Shammai enforced. So my opinion is, I don't know if it's a fact or not. I don't know if that is a part
there
of
we go. He said it first. Storytelling. What's that? I said you said it first. I let you go first so that I didn't say it. Keep going.
Yeah, I don't take it as I mean, we just don't have any information about it. And so if I'm going to take something that is a part of rabbinic lore, written way after the fact, and then try to say, well, I want to kind of make that a sharper picture than it actually is by using some sort of artificial thing. Oh, this really happened. And then to import that or project that anachronistically back into the first century, and then try to imagine a conversation or a cultural kind of context in which the Jerusalem Council of Acts 15 is like the historical circumstance of Acts 15 has this Shammai 18 edicts in the backdrop. It's just not good method. It's not how we learn things. Really, we need more. It's really not a feasible method or approach, in my opinion. I think we need to understand whatever Acts 15 means. We need to understand it on its own terms, according to the text and according to the scripture more broadly. And in my opinion, the canon of Scripture provides all the core bits that we need to know to be confident about what the setting of Acts 15 is, without having to comb through much later rabbinic lore to try to paint a backdrop to it.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Tell us your thoughts on this subject by leaving a comment in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and enable those notifications. And we'll see you in the next video.